Hi, good morning. In today's session, we're going to discuss about row level security using secure views in Snowflake. Before deep diving into the row level security using secure views, first I want to discuss about what is mean by row level security. Row level security. Now, row level security, it's one of the security mechanism. It's going to limit the records written from a database table based on the permissions provided to the currently logged in user. In a simple layman terms, I can say, okay, it's one of security mechanism. You can limit the number of records returning from a database table. Who is having some permissions, right? They can only able to log in and see the data. Those who have permissions, they can only able to see and log in and see the data. The remaining third-party users can't able to see the data. That is called row level security. For example, in a database table, we have for different countries, USA, UK, Japan, China. Those who have the permission to view the USA records, they can only able to log in and see the data. The remaining countries you can't able to see, because we are providing a permission to the currently logged in user. Whoever has permission to the data, they can only see those data alone. The remaining data they can't able to see. Okay, every user should have a user identity. And then those who have the access, they can only able to see the data. That is nothing but a row level security. Sendamal, if it is a row level security, row level you can able to restrict those records. That particular user can able to see those data. The remaining users don't having any roles or permissions, they can't able to see the data. It's one of the access restriction logic we have to follow in the row level security. Sendamal, what logic it is? Access restriction logic we have to follow. Okay. Now, this is nothing but a row level security. You can able to limit the records written from a database table. Now, I'm going to implement row level security using secure views. Row level security using secure views. Just take a scenario. You have one database table. In the database table, we are holding the information of the employees of an organization. Okay, across the world. Across the world in the sense, for example, take Samsung. Samsung is one of the product, right? We have different employees in different countries, USA, UK, Japan, India. In different countries, employees will be there. In the database table, it's going to have all the information of employees of an organization. Now, the requirement is very simple. I have to provide the access to the data in the table. For example, I'm giving, for example, data analyst. Okay, it's one of the role actually. I'm giving data analyst role. That particular user can able to see only the corresponding data of the country. For example, simple terms I can say, if I providing a role for a USA user, only that USA user can able to see only USA data. He can't able to see any Japan data or India data, employee information. That's how we are implementing the row level security to the corresponding user. The corresponding user having some permissions, that those who are having permissions, right? That corresponding user can able to see the data. Okay. Now here we're going to use the secure views. You guys already know about the views, right? This is nothing but secure views. in the later session, we're going to discuss about what is secure views. But straight away, what I'm going to do is how to achieve this scenario in the commands. We're going to see one by one. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create 3 roles. I'm going to get 3 users. And then for each corresponding user, I'm going to provide some permissions. Those who have the permission, right, for that country alone, they can able to see this data. The remaining country, they can't able to see. The data I'm going to use, this is the employee data. I can say the customer data, not employee data. Customer ID, customer name, segment, country, and then status, Texas, North California. Just if I do this filter, right? Supply filter, you can see like United States, we have only, okay, we have only one country, right? Okay. We have for only one country. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is just I'll change this data. Okay. I'm going to make it as Japan. You're also going to make it as Japan. Okay. Now here I'll make some India for 2 records. And then I'll make here as India. Just save the data. Save the data and close this file. Yeah, just make it save. So it's easy file, just replace it. Make it yes. Yeah. Now, the scenario is very simple. Sadish, what scenario? We have one customer data. We have various countries we have. Only the corresponding user has sufficient permission for the country. They can only able to see corresponding data. If the user is having the permission for USA, he can able to see only user data. The remaining countries can't able to see. That's the scenario. That is scenario with the help of secure views you're going to achieve. Good. Now, what we're going to do is, these are the steps to implement the row level security using secure views in Snowflake. Now, first one is, step is, I want to create a table to apply the row level security. Do you know what is row level security? Anyone? Anyone? Do you know what is row level security? Guys, I'm asking you.
Sir, manage the records which is sent from the database, sir.
Yeah, we are setting the limit, okay, for the database table. Okay, like whichever user having permission, they can only able to see those corresponding rows. The remaining rows can be able to see. Okay. First thing is, we want to create a table to apply the row level security. Now, in order to apply, in order to apply row level security, the first step we have to follow. The step number 1, we have to go for system admin. I want to know what the system admin permissions will be. If we have system admin, what the permissions will be? Guys, I'm asking you. If I'm using the role system admin, what is the privilege I have? System admin.
Creating the database.
Database
warehouse.
Creating the database and creating the schema and creating a warehouse, all kind of privileges will be have by system admin. Okay. For creating a table, first what you have to do? You have to switch into this role. System admin role is a system defined role. Just copy as it is. Now, just what you have to do, right? You have to go to your Snow site. Just give skip for now and just click on create. Go to SQL worksheet. And then now what we can do is just run this role, system admin role. You can able to create a database, schema, warehouse, everything can able to do. Just change the role. It will change from account admin to system admin role. Okay, now good. Everything is good. Now straight away go here. I want to create a database first, and then
Schema, sir.
schema. Okay, just copy these two commands to create a database. Database is analytics DB. Schema is
Analytic DB dot
I'm asking schema name. What schema name?
HR.
HR schema.
HR, sir.
Just copy as it is and paste in your snow site. Now, instantly you're creating a database and then schema. Good. Yeah, now you can able to see just after refreshing, you can able to see analytics DB. In that, you can able to see a schema as HR schema. Okay, good. Now, what we're going to do is, though we are at step one, we are to create a table. That table I'm going to create is under the database analytics DB, and then schema HR schema. The table is employees. Employee ID, first name, last name, email, hire date, and country. Employee ID, first name, last name, email, hire date, and country. Just what you have to do, right? Just copy this DDL and then create a table. Create a table. Now the DDL got created. If you refresh, right, you can see in the under the HR, you can see one more object called tables object. Employees table. Good. Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to take the actual data. Okay. Now we can see some few insert statements. Previously, my plan to take the customer data. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take only the sample data. That too, employees table. We have employee ID, first name, last name, email, hire date, and country. We have around 8 records. I'm going to insert this 8 records into this employees table. Just copy and then paste as it is. Good. Now we have the, what is saying is no active warehouse current session. Select an active warehouse with the use warehouse command. Okay, just what I want to do is I want to check whether the warehouse is there or not. For system admin, there's no warehouse. Okay, for system admin, there's no warehouse. Now, if you want to get the warehouse right, I want to switch to
Account.
I want to switch to
Account.
account admin, because our account admin have all the privileges. He's like a boss. Just switch to this role. Now it's switched to account admin. You can able to see the warehouse computer underscore WH. Now we can able to insert the records in the table. Around 8 records we have. Just insert the records. Now good. Totally like why it's coming like in number of rows instead of 9. Okay, now just query the table. Let's see. Select star from employees. Okay. Yeah, we can able to see like yeah, it's taking we have to consider 100, right? That's why it's showing 9 records. Okay, 100 also involved. That's why it's showing 9 records for us. Good. Now, the step number 1 is completed. We can create a table and then to apply here row level security. Okay. What we are doing is just creating a database and schema and then creating a table and then inserting few records into the table. Now the next step is we have to create a role mapping table. Role mapping table means I will say how to create a role mapping table. Just scroll down. Now what I want going to do is, guys, listen very carefully. For US records, it's the country column. If the country is US, data analyst US is a role name. Those who having the role name of data analyst US, they can able to query only US data.
US data.
Those who have role of data analyst UK, they can able to see only
UK data, sir.
UK data.
UK, sir.
UK data.
Those who have role of data analyst CA, they can able to see only
CA
Canada data. Canada data.
data, sir.
This is how you can able to do the role mapping. Role mapping is nothing but we have to create one table called role mapping table. In the role mapping table, we have to map the values. For this country, this is a role name. For this country, this is a role name. Like this, we have to map it. I took only 3 countries. Like this, you can do n number of mapping. 300 countries also you can able to map. Now, I'll give one scenario, guys. If you want to create a view for different filters for USA, UK, and Canada, Belgium, Norway, like this, you have to create different filters, and then you have to create so much of views. So many views you have to create. Now, what happens, right? If you keep on creating so many views, so many database objects will be created under the views object. Now, in order to avoid this messiness, what we're doing is for each role, we are do the mapping. For this role, we can able to see US data. For this role, we can able to see UK data. Now, for this role, we can able to see the Canada data. Like this, we are doing some mapping. If it's not in the case, Sendamal, we have to create many views. So many views we have to create. For US, one view. UK, one more view. Canada, one more view. Belgium, one more view. Norway, one more view. Like this, you have to create multiple database objects as a views. In order to avoid that, we are doing the role mapping. First thing what I have to do is, I want to switch over to this role. Okay, just switch over to this role. Use system admin. And then create a role mapping table. Create a role mapping table. We have 2 columns. Country column and then role name column. Just will copy as it is. After getting DDL, what I have to do? I have to insert the
Values.
insert the records. Don't say values. We have to insert your records.
Okay.
I think I missed the create table statement, guys. Yeah. While copying, I missed this thing. Just copy as it is. Yeah, just replace it and then create a DDL and then try to insert some records. Yeah, now 3 out of 3 is running. Now see in the system admin role, right? We don't have any Varos privilege. Now again in the UI itself, you can able to change. Just change account admin, and then now you have the Varos. Okay, good. Now we can insert the records. Insert the records. Good. Now the records got inserted. Now just query the table and see. Select start from what the table element is?
Role underscore.
Mapping. We are doing some mappings. Kind of lookup. Okay, for US, data analyst US. UK, data analyst UK. CA, data analyst CA. Now, my question is to Sendamal, whether I created these 3 roles, whether I have created these 3 roles. Sendamal has to answer. Whether I have created these 3 roles or not. Anyone?
No, sir.
No,
Sir, no, sir.
Till now, we didn't create any roles. Okay. Now, step number 2 is completed. Step number 3 is create your secure views. Okay. Now, I will discuss about what is mean by secure views. Secure is nothing but here. You have to give the privilege to the corresponding role. That corresponding role can able to see the data on that view. The remaining users can't able to see this data on the secure view. Secure view is having some privileges. Okay, those are sufficient permission. They can only able to access those data. Mostly for PII informations, they will create a secure view. Whichever user having a corresponding role, they can only able to access the data from secure view. It's having a highly it's having those who having the privileges. Okay, those who have corresponding roles and corresponding users can able to view it. That's why it's called secure view. Mostly for PA informations, they will create this secure view. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a secure view on source table using
Mapping.
role mapping table.
Role mapping table.
Okay, you have to think. Okay. Now, I want to create a secure view, right? Secure view. See, guys, similar like view only. Okay, create or replace view. Same command you have to use. Create or replace secure view. Instead of view, we have to change it secure view. That's it. The remaining things will be same, but when compared to view, secure view will have some slowness. The performance will not be good when compared to view, because it has to check all the privileges. Those who are in privileges, they can only able to access the data. That's why we can able to see some slowness in the secure
view, sir.
View. Okay, when compared to view, it will be very slow because it has to check all the privileges, whether the user has sufficient permission or not. Okay, it's adding here. Secure view is nothing but adding a additional level of security. It's ensuring that the underlying data and then the SQL logic, you have defined the view or expressed or exposed to users, whoever having the access. Mostly for data security, they will use a secure view. For which purpose? For data security. And then if you want to create a secure view, definitely you can use the RBAC. What is meant by RBAC? RBAC. If you want to create a secure view, you should follow the RBAC. What is meant by RBAC? RBAC. Few minutes back, I said all these things to you. What is meant by RBAC? Satish, Sendamal, role base. RBAC stands for role base access
Role-based access control
framework. It's nothing but a role-based access control framework. If you want to create a secure views or want to access secure views, definitely you have to use the RBAC framework, role-based access control framework. Now, for data security only, we're getting secure views. Now we go to step number 3. Step number 3 is I'm going to create a secure view. For creating secure view, what's the command? Create or replace?
Secure view.
Secure view, and then view name you have to provide. View name is going to be view_employees. VW_employees, and then as you have to provide your SQL query. Whatever you are filtering, right? Whatever you are filtering, that value will be placed in the secure views. Now, if you want to create any secure view, definitely you have to use a role of which role?
System administrator.
System administrator role. Okay. Now, you guys have to say for system admin role, what are privileges we have? For system admin, what are the
Okay.
We
privileges?
have
Create
all
database.
privileges, sir.
Come again, anyone?
Create
Create
database.
Warehouse.
Yeah, we can able to create database schema, warehouse. We can able to create views, secure views. For data security, we are creating secure views. Now, what I'm going to do is same command, guys. How will create a view? Instead of view, you can put in secure view. Okay, and then view name is view_employees. And then what I'm doing is I'm just putting join employees table as well as role mapping table. I'm putting some inner join. The default join means inner join. Okay. Based on the country, I'm putting inner join, and then I'm putting an current role equal to B dot role name. Current role equal to B dot role name. What is the B stands for? B stands for role mapping table. The B definitely it's thinking like if you are logging to the data analyst US role, then you can able to get the data of the employee. That's why I'm putting and current role. Current role means just whichever role you're logging, right? That role will give. I can show you whichever role you are logging, that role you can able to select. Just run it. You can see. Now what's the current role? Now what's the current role? Now what is the current role, guys?
Sir, account admin, sir.
Account admin, that's what it will give. Run it. It will give account admin. Okay, whichever user login, right? That will give the account admin. Now, as per this case, if I log into the data analyst US, what will be my current role?
Sir, data analyst US, sir.
US, then definitely this both join key will work, right? Definitely what happens, right? Sorry, not join key. This is additional conditional get match. Data analyst US, and then the B dot role name will be data analyst US. Then definitely get match and finally give the records. Okay, now I go into secure views. Very simple, guys. Just use the role of sysadmin, system admin, and then you have to create a secure views. Just copy as it is. Similar like view. Only for data security, you are using secure views. Okay. Now secure views got created. Views got created. If you refresh the screen, right, you can see one more database object called view. And then you can able to see view underscore employees. Now, Satish has to answer. I am logging into, okay, Anand underscore role. One role name called Anand underscore role is a data engineer. Can I able to see those data using that role? Can I able to see the data if I using Anand underscore role?
Yes, sir, we can see, sir.
If I using Anand underscore role, I can able to see the data, right?
No, sir.
No, sir. Sir. Sorry,
Satish,
sir.
whatever we are defined here, that corresponding user can able to access data. I am strictly saying to you, if I use Anand underscore role, though it's not in the role mapping table, then how we can able to get the data from here?
We can't, sir. Sorry.
That's what my question is. Now, what I'm doing is just to create a views, everything is done as of now. Step number 3 is completed. Okay. Now the step number 4, we have to follow. We have to create a custom roles and then role hierarchy we have to create. Okay, just come to the step number 4. I'm going to create a custom roles. If you want to create any custom roles and then role hierarchy, which role you'll go for? If you want to create any roles,
Sir, system admin, sir.
I'm asking
Security admin, sir.
security admin. Satish, system admin can able to create database, warehouse, and schema, views, secure views. We can able to create. Only security admin can able to create a roles. I define it clearly, but you're a few minutes back you only answer system admin can able to create database, system database, views, schemas, warehouses. Security admin only can able to create a roles. Now just switch out to this role. Security admin. And then I'm going to create 3 roles. What are the 3 roles I'm going to create? Anand, What are 3 roles I'm going to create? What are the 3 roles I'm going to create now with the help of security admin? Sendamal.
Business analyst, US, business analyst.
Data
Okay.
analyst.
Data analyst UK, data analyst and CA. These are the 3 roles I'm going to create. Just create the 3 roles with the help of security admin. Just create the 3 roles. Three roles got created. Now, guys, look at here. Okay, now if you look at here, right, you can't be able to see because we have to give some grant permission. Then only you can able to see in this list. Okay, don't think like it's not showing anywhere like this, but we have to provide a grant access. I'm creating a roles. Good. The next thing is I want to provide system admin privilege to which role? System admin privilege to
Data analyst.
Data analyst US.
US, UK, and CA. Okay, don't look like this. Okay, you have to come from the back. The system admin privilege to data analyst US, and then system admin privilege to data analyst UK, and then system admin privilege to data analyst CA. I'm not creating any role hierarchy. Sendamal, I'm not creating any role hierarchy here. It's like I can mention like it's not role hierarchy. Role hierarchy means data analyst should give the role to the data analyst UK, but I'm not following any like kind of loop. Now what I'm going to do is just I'm going to use security admin, and then I'm going to assign. Sorry, I'm going to grant a role from system admin to data analyst US UK. Good. Yeah, I will remove this part, guys. Okay, just copy and then run it. With the help of security admin. With the help of security admin, created a role, and then we are granting the role to system admin. Guys, I made one mistake here. Okay, just we are granting role data analyst to this role. Okay, good. Now the next step is step number 5. Grant access on secure views to custom roles. What are the custom roles we created, right? We're going to provide grant access on secure views to custom roles. Whichever role you created, right? For that role, we're going to give access to
Secure views.
secure views. Whichever custom role created, we're going to give access to secure views. That's it. Step number 5. Just come down. Guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a role of system admin. You might have a question. Why this guy is using system admin? Because previously what I'm doing here, I'm providing all the custom roles to system admin. Now system admin will have a control. Now system admin will have a control. Under system admin, what are the roles will be there? Under system
Data.
admin, data analyst US,
Data analyst.
US,
Data
analyst.
UK, and then data analyst CA. These are the various custom roles we have. Okay, but system admin can't able to create a custom role. Only security admin can create a custom role. After creating custom role, right, you can assign this role to system admin. Under system admin, we can able to see 3 roles. Good. Now, just what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a role system admin now because I'm granting access to system admin. That's why using system admin. Now, what I'm going to do is grant usage. Usage command is nothing but I'm giving the privilege. I'm giving the privilege. That's called usage on database. On database a command. on database command, I giving analytics DB to which role? Data analyst
Data
US.
analyst.
US. Now data analyst US will have access for which DB?
Analytics DB, sir.
Analytics DB will have access. Next command is grant usage. Usage means I giving the permission on schema is a command. On schema is a command. I giving analytics DB. Under that, I giving schema access to role data analyst US. Okay. Now the third one is grant. I giving select. Select means it's a read permission. Select means read permission.
Read point.
Okay, on all views. This is a command actually. On all views means now this corresponding role will have the read access for all the views in schema analytics DB under HR schema. Okay, this is how you have to see. Grant again the read permission on all views in schema data analytics DB.HR schema. Under that, I have the access, read access I have. This corresponding user will have access. Now, just copy as it is and then run it here. Guys, is executing 3 out of 4. 4 out of 4. Yeah, I given the privileges. Now, what I'm going to do is the same thing, the remaining 2 roles we have, right? Data analyst UK. The same permission, grant usage and database, analytics DB to role data UK. And then I'm granting for the schema. And then granting for the read access. Okay, under the views, if I have more views, right? And I can able to have the read access. The same command I'm creating here. Okay. Create or replace role. Okay, I remove all these lines. Yeah, okay. Good. Okay. Grant role I already given, right? Step number 4. Yeah. I will remove the 2 lines. Same command, guys. Okay. Just I'm going to copy and paste. That's it. Sure, and then that's it. Now just copy paste. Just select this one and try to execute it. It's 1 out of 6. 4 out of 6. 5 out of 6. Finally, 6 out of 6. Good. It's showing like statement executed successfully. Now everything you have done. Okay, now what we're going to do is I given the permission. Okay, grant using database schema on views. Now I want to check with you guys whether I have given the permission for warehouse. Whether I have given the permission for warehouse for
No,
these 3 roles. UK, US, and then Canada. If you look at here on the snow side, if you click on here, you can able to see the 3 roles. If I choose data analyst CA, you are not able to see any warehouses. Without warehouses, can we able to any query the data? Without
sir.
warehouses, we can't able to query the data. If you go to UK, no warehouses will be there, right? And if you choose Canada, no warehouse will be there. Okay, now the step what we have to follow is guys, just scroll down. Step number 6. The step number 6 is grant access on virtual warehouses to custom
Custom roles.
Custom roles we have to give, because till now we didn't give any access to virtual warehouse to custom roles. Now go to the step number 6, and then I will show. The first one is I'm using account admin. You guys might ask, why not system admin? System admin also can give the privilege for giving the warehouses, but who is the boss for all the
Account.
system defined roles? Who is the boss?
Account admin.
Account admin is having all the privileges. Okay. The above the account admin, we have one more boss called ORG admin, organization admin. But organization admin can't able to create a database, warehouse, it can't able to create, only accounts can able to create by ORG admin. It's a organization admin. Now we have the account admin, right? Just switch over to the account admin role. Now what I'm doing is I'm giving the usage. Usage means we're giving the permission. We're giving the, that's called usage command. Grant usage on warehouse, the syntax. And then which warehouse are giving permission?
Compute underscore W.
Compute underscore WH. You can see, right? Compute underscore WH will be here. Under the account admin, you can see you compute underscore. This warehouse are giving for all these roles. That is US, UK, and CA. Just copy as it is and then run the step number 6. Now it's running 1 out of 4, 3 out of 4, and then 4 out of 4. Done. Okay. Now, if you switch over to any other role, right? Now I'm going to the Canada. Now you can see the warehouse. If you switch to UK, you can only see the warehouse. If you look at the US, sorry, UK, US, sorry, US, it is US. You can able to see the
Warehouse, sir.
warehouse.
Compute
At the same time, you can able to see the HR analytics DB, HR database, sorry, analytics database, and then HR table, sorry, HR schema. Under that we have views, and then under views you can see the views underscore employees. Now we have sufficient permission to access the database, schemas, and then views, and then able to access those warehouse. Now we have 4 privileges. One is database level, another one is schema level, third one is view level, and then warehouse level. Good. Good, guys. Everything is going good now. Now, what I want to do is, if I want to query the data, I want to log into some role. Okay, just if you want to choose a role, use role. I want to go to
Use
data analyst UK. Data analyst UK. Yeah, you can switch to this role. Using this role, what are the data we can able to see? Using this role, what are the data we can able to see?
Sir, database schema.
Hey, I'm asking the data, man. Which data I can able to see?
Sir, only UK data.
Only
sir.
UK data I can able to see. Use warehouse and then switch it to the warehouse. Compute underscore WH. Now I'm switching to this warehouse. Okay, just run it. Oh, why it's not running for okay. I didn't run this command, I guess. Let's run it. Yeah, run this, is that right? Okay. Okay, let it be. Like just use a valid role, like I'm using US, it's not showing. Okay, for running purpose, I'll use account admin. Let's see. Showing no options, guys. Okay, let it be. Yeah, now see here. I'm just running. It will switch to this role. And then I want to go to this warehouses. Just run it. And then choose account admin. Let's see. And then warehouse, nothing is there, right? Okay, let it be. Just click on run. Okay, just run it. Otherwise, you will do one thing, guys. Just to copy as it is, just run it. Yeah. In a single shot, I'm running. It's choosing the role of UK and then warehouse. Now, if I query the view, right? Select star from view name is Sujita Priya. What's the view name? Anyone? View
Sir,
name.
VW_employee, sir.
That is a view, guys. For understanding, VW means view.
View.
Underscore employees.
Employees.
Just run it. Now you can able to see only which data?
UK data.
UK data. Now what I'm doing is just I want to switch to this Canada and choose a warehouse. Okay, choose a warehouse. Already warehouse has got choose. Now if what data I can see now? What data I can see now? Canada data.
Canada data.
Canada data. Okay, if I switch over to US. Okay. Yeah. And then what data I can see? Only US data I can able to see. Okay. See how many views I'm getting here? How many views I'm getting here?
One user.
Only what? One user. How many
One
views?
user.
One
One
views I'm
user.
one views I'm creating here. Okay, but I'm creating more custom roles. This is how everyone do in the organization. Okay, they won't create multiple views. They create only one view. Based on the one view, they can use the role mapping table. They'll assign the mappings with the tables. Now, what happening right in the back end? Whichever current role you're choosing, right? It's joining with the uncondition and then it's giving those corresponding data. The filtering happens here. Whenever you fire this view, what happens? It go on check current role equal to the role name provided in the role mapping table. Once the role get matched, right, it's giving the corresponding record. This is how the organization they'll follow. Now, last one is assigning custom roles to users. Till now, I have not created any users. Whether you agree or not, till now, I have not created any users. The step number 7 we look at here. Just come down, guys. Yeah. Now, the step number 7 I'm going to follow. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a users first. I'm going to create a users first. To create a user, which role I have to go for? Which system?
User admin.
User admin. Okay, user admin can only able to create the users. For that, what I want to do is I want to use this role. Hit enter, guys, and then switch over to user admin. User admin can able to create only users. Now the user got created. Now what I'm going to do is very simple, guys. I'm going to create a user. Create or replace user. I will make it Steve. Okay, not Steve 1. And then Tony. And then Bruce. And then the password is SF@123. The comment is sales administrator, developer, analyst. And then I'm giving must change password equal false. This user can't able to change the password because user admin is providing this username and password. He can't able to change it. That's why must change password equal false. If you make it true, right, then user can able to change the password. I am restricting the user should not change the passwords. Now, how many users I am creating here? How many users,
Three.
Anand?
Yes, sir.
I'm creating how many users?
3 users, sir.
I'm getting 3 users. Okay, just copy this command and then try to create a 3 users under the user admin role. Now create the 3 users. Now 3 users got created. 2 out of 3 and then 3 out of 3. Okay. Now can able to see all the roles, guys? Okay, good. Now we can able to create the users. After creating the users, what I want to do is, okay, what I want to do is, I want to assign the role to the corresponding user. I want to assign the role to the corresponding user. Data analyst US2, which user?
Tony, Steve, and
Tony. UK to Steve. CA to Canada to Bruce. Okay, now Tony can able to see only US data. Steve can able to see only UK data. And then Bruce can able to see only Canada data. Under which role I want to grant the access? Under which role?
security.
Security admin. Okay. Under security admin only, you can give the access to this role to this user. Now just copy this 4 commands. Guys, be clear. It's very, very important. Entry questions. They will ask under which role, under which system role we have the privileges. Very, very important. For granting, definitely go for security admin. But most of the folks, what they will do, right? They will say account admin. Because account admin have all privileges. But they want to know the hierarchy. Now just execute this command. Now the Tony, Steve, Bruce will have the access. 2 out of 4, 3 out of 4, and finally it's going to be 4 out of 4. Successfully it's completed. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is just I'm going to sign out this page. I'm going to log in Tony, Steve, and Bruce. Just click here, click on sign out. It will sign out now. Just choose my account. Okay, this is my account. XX69653 is my account ID. Now, which user I have to log in first? Which user I have to log in first?
Tony, sir.
Tony. Password is? Tony password.
Yes, sir, for Tony.
Yes, sir, at the rate of. Now, just I'm logging to the Tony. Is the user of Tony. Okay, now just go ahead and create your SQL worksheet. It's a Tony user actually. Sujita Priya able to understand. I'm logging to the Tony user, but I'm not able to see any analytics DB here. I'm not able to see analytics DB. What I have to do? I want to switch to which role?
DB analyst US, sir.
US. Then you can able to see analytics DB. Okay, and then warehouse I want to choose computer_WH. Good. Now what I want to do is I want to choose analytics DB and then HR schema. Now I can able to. Now under the you can able to see the views, right? Hey guys, I'm not able to see any views. I'm not able to see any views, guys. Just once again. Yeah, under the schema is there, right? Sorry. I'm looking somewhere. Yeah. Now you can see able to see the views. Select start from
View
VW
underscore
underscore
employee.
employees. Now I can able to see only which data? Tony can
US
see which
data, sir.
US data. Tony can see only US data. Okay. Now you can see only US data like 100, 101, 102. Good. Now again I want to sign out and then log into the account ID. Now I'm going to log into Steve. Going to log into Steve. Username is Steve. What is the password?
SF underscore
Sujita
SF
Priya.
123.
at 123.
Password. Just log into Steve. Now go to your create SQL worksheet. Okay, just Sujita Priya, why I am not able to see Analytics DB here? Why I am not able to see Analytics DB? Anyone?
Sir, we have to switch over to the role, sir.
Role, corresponding role you have to switch over. Data UK you have to switch over. And then now you can see the Analytics DB in the left hand side. Right? Just expand it. HR and then views. Now we can able to query that view. Select Sendamal. Select chart from
View underscore employee.
view underscore employees. Sendamal, what will be the result finally? If I query this view, what data I can able to see? Sujita Priya, what data I can able to see if I query this view? I'm asking Sendamal as well as Sujita Priya, if I query this table, sorry, not a view, what data I can able to see? Able to see the UK data.
So
Able to see UK data. Now again I'm going to sign out. Now I want to log into which user? Log into which user?
Sir,
Now
Bruce. Sir.
Bruce. Bruce is the analyst. Bruce is the analyst. Okay. Steve is the developer. Sorry, Tony is the developer, I guess. Okay, Tony is a developer. Steve is a sales administrator. Now I'm logging to the Bruce. Bruce is the analyst. Just log in with the help of Bruce. Click on here. And then you can provide username as Bruce. The password is SF @ 123. SF @ 123. Just click on sign in. Now create your SQL worksheet. Now Sujita Priya, I'm not able to see any Analytics DB here. What I have to do?
switch over to
Corresponding
different
role,
roles. Sir.
not different roles. Corresponding to data analyst, CA role. Under that you have to choose a warehouse. Now you can able to see the Analytics DB in the HR schema. You can able to see the views. Now just what you have to do is Analytics DB and then HR schema. Good. Select chart from VW underscore
Employees.
employees. Now, Sujita, what data we can see here?
Canada data, sir.
Canada data we can able to see. Instead of creating multiple views, we are assigning the roles to the corresponding user. Now we can able to see only Canada data. This is how you can implement the data security using the layer of row level security. This is how row level security comes in to the picture. You can give the restriction to the corresponding user, only can able to access corresponding data. Instead of creating multiple views, right? Only one view can create, but you can able to create multiple custom roles as well as multiple users can able to assign to the corresponding role. Okay, this is nothing but a row level security on secure views. Already discussed about secure views. For data protection, they will use secure views. Secure views will be very slower when compared to views. In performance wise, it will be very slower because it has to check the custom role as well as which user it's login. It has to check all the basic privileges. Sorry, basic things you have to check in. Once everything is successful, right, then only query the data. Today's session, we have seen how to implement the rollout security using secure in Snowflake. In tomorrow's session, we're going to see how to do the dynamic masking in Snowflake. How to mask those PA informations in the table. Okay. The secure views also falls under the PA only. If you have a PA information, then you can create secure views. Okay, good. I'm going to close session right now.